Greetings and welcome to another installment of Twin Flame Success Stories, where I share with you stories of people who were on this very painful and confusing journey. And painful and confusing words that are accurate, but still an understatement. Those of you watching, you know what I'm saying. But nevertheless, they found the correct path, the path back home, which is in here, guys. It's not out there. And it's not healing and clearing your karma and doing the mirror exercise and balancing your inner feminine and masculine, which ordinarily isn't bad stuff to do, but that's not what this is, guys. Your twin flame and you are the same soul. Everybody says that. But then everybody tells you to do mind stuff, psychological healing, stuff like this, which again is fine to do, but it doesn't help you here. This isn't soulmates. This is your soul. This is about who you really are beyond the broken, fragmented mind, which you could heal. You could do that, right? The mind can be very broken, can be very damaged. It's true. I'm not disputing that. But that's not what this is, guys. This is beyond mind. And when you come home and remember who you are beyond the personality, beyond the ego mind, what spiritual masters have always referred to as the separate self, which is where the word separation really comes from, that's when you can get this journey to start working for you. That's when it's serving its purpose. So today, ordinarily, what I do is show you stories of people who got their twin flame to come back, and I'm going to show you a bunch of those, right? I'm just going to show you my list of success stories. You can go check that out for yourself. There's already literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on my YouTube channel who I've personally coached that are with their twin flame. But today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to focus on a couple of people who they're not really worried about it. And one of them, she even said, I don't really want him. But when you find out what she is doing with her life, to say that she's not successful, no, she is living this incredible life. And that's what this is all about, you guys. I've been saying since day one, the purpose of meeting your twin flame is not to be with them. You can do that. That does happen. But if and when that happens, you're not even trying to do anything about them anyway. Okay. And you don't start with living your best life. Living your best life is a result of the spiritual remembrance. It's not spiritual work because it's not a doing. It's a being. This is classical Zen spiritualism. You're going beyond the thinking and emotions, which are fine. But you're going beyond that. You're remembering that you already are that which is beyond all that. And living your best life happens as a result of your remembrance. This is not what the internet says it is. And it's an easy mistake to make. I understand why people make that mistake, why they say, oh, you just got to go live your best life. You just got to do this inner healing work, et cetera, et cetera. It's an easy mistake to make because humans, for thousands and thousands of years, we have forgotten our true essence as spiritual beings who are beyond thought and emotion. And instead, we believe ourselves to be the thinker and the emoter, the ego mind, a personality, right? you play this role in life and you have all of these things from your childhood or whatever it is, and you think that's who you are. What the enlightened spiritual masters have been saying is that's not who you are. And it's fine to work with that stuff, but that's not going to help you here with your twin flame, guys. You and your twin flame are beyond the personality, mind, ego. You are this consciousness. That's who you are. And when I say enlightened spiritual masters, I'm talking about the big names, everybody. Buddha, Jesus, Hare Krishna, Yogananda, Eckhart Tolle, et cetera, Ram Dass, right? Alan Watts. Okay, you don't even have to take my word for it. This is what those guys are saying. Okay, this is classical Zen spiritualism, this journey. So again, I said I would mention the typical, what we think of as success on the twin flame journey, which is, yeah, where you get your twin flame to come back. And so I even have on here, this is my twin flame success stories playlist. I've been doing this for a long time. You're watching video number 71 right now. I even have guest appearances from some of my students who married their twin flame. It's really tough to get people to agree to give up their privacy and show up on YouTube like these wonderful ladies have done, but they did it. And so my point there is, if I got one person to do it, think of how many more people there are that don't want to come on YouTube, right? A lot. So there's a lot, guys. And that's what these other success stories videos are that you see here on your screen now, where I go through the YouTube channel and I show you people who have left comments, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments all over my YouTube channel going, guys, I took Kurt's coaching. My twin is talking to me again. It worked, et cetera, et cetera. Side note, I do reuse the pictures here, the thumbnails. So you might notice some of them look like duplicates, but these are all unique individual videos. And there are 70 of them with, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 10 testimonials a piece. That's a lot. That's a lot, guys. So yes, there are answers. There are solutions. You can get the running and chasing with your twin flame to stop. But like I said, let's switch to a better example. Or I guess, no, I shouldn't say better, different. Because again, it doesn't matter if you end up with your twin flame or not. And if you approach this like that, instead of saying it does matter, that's when your twin flame does want to talk to you again. And this person, this is one of my twin flame coaching students. She's very active on my Facebook. We still communicate on there. And I have no idea what the situation is with her twin flame, and I don't care. I'm not going to ask her. And if you private message her, if you direct message her and ask her what the situation is with her twin flame, shame on you. Shame on you. That's why your twin flame is running. You got to stop doing that, you guys. Again, I just got done showing you this whole entire playlist with hundreds of people where, yeah, they are with their twin. You can just sit here and binge watch these, and you're going to be shocked by the quantity of people. You got to stop making the focus your twin flame. This person, Sandra, is highly focused on being, on remembering who she really is beyond the body and the mind, the physical forms, which is what you guys are focused on. You're focused so heavily on the physical form of your twin flame and some kind of 3D success with that. That's why they're running, you guys. And I've made lots of videos about that. I'll even share with you some free resources today. But she could care less. And if I had to guess, I would say at minimum, her and her twin flame are talking. They're more than friends. I've got no idea. I've got no idea, you guys. And it doesn't matter, because when I scroll through her Facebook page here, I see success. I mean, look at the look on her face in this video right here. Look at how satisfied she is going for a nature walk, smelling the flowers, taking her time, guys. Well, it says she's in a relationship. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not going to ask, and neither should you. Leave her alone. Do not direct message her and harass her. Don't do that. Leave her alone, for God's sake. The reason I'm showing her to you is to inspire you. Guys, she's showing a guided meditation from Rupert Spira, who is one of the spiritual teachers I recommend all the time. Rupert Spira, Eckhart Tolle, Ram Dass, right? Yogananda, they're all on the same page. These are the enlightened masters. But she has, from what I can tell, some kind of a like a health and nutrition company going. She's building a business. She also is a beautician. She's always featuring, just look at this beautiful message that she has to say. So inspiring, you guys. And I know she's not faking it. I've spoken to her in a one-on-one setting. We've been talking on Facebook. She's very authentic, everybody. And she's very, very satisfied with just being alive. So she's on here. She's always featuring, look, she's having a good time with some of her friends. She's always featuring one of her customers on here, her friends. She's always posting her journeys around town. You know, she's out and about, going to the beach, exercising, focusing on her health, focusing on abundance. You just go here and just scroll through her page, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Guys, this is the perfect example of somebody who is living their best life. And again, this is where people make a big mistake on this journey, is they start there. They start with doing and action, which is exactly what you're doing with your twin flame, right? You think I got to get the person, I got to do something to get the person to be with me, then I will have them, and then I will be happy. Do, have, be. You're doing it backwards. You got to start with being, then doing, then having. How do I start with being? Well, look at the question that you're asking. How do I start with being? How do I do that? How do I do being? That's not it. You, the real you, whose true essence is only being. It's not being this, and it's not being that. It's not being this or that. It just is being. The true self, which is only being, just existing, is already there underneath all the questions and thinking and emotions and pain and searching. Searching. You hear the words I say, and you think, you don't think, the ego mind thinks. That's not you. You believe that you are the thinker, so you think that it is you who is thinking, yeah, Kurt, I hear you, but there's got to be something else. I got to keep searching and seeking. Where is it? What is it? I don't know. I got to find it. Yeah. Right? That's not you. You are not the searcher. You do not think. You do not feel emotions. I am not saying these things are bad. That's just not who you are. So how do you do that? How do you do the being? It's not a doing. It's a remembrance of self, you guys. And Sandra here, she's just one example. I see this all the time on Facebook, former students of mine, on the YouTube channel, former students of mine, even people that just watched the free stuff on my YouTube channel all the time. in my private Facebook community for paying students every day. You guys, I see breakthroughs every day. And I get it. Like people, they post on social media, they try to front and make it look, like, oh, look at how great my life is. There are people that do that. She is not one of those people, you guys. Again, I know her personally. This is amazing. This is what you can get. This is what you can be doing. And it doesn't matter if you're with your twin flame. And I can tell after having spoken with her in a one-on-one and looking through her Facebook and seeing the way she lives her life, she could care less about that. She is living her best life, and it is a byproduct. It is a result of the being, remembering who you are before you came into this physical and mental existence as a human. Sandra, if you're watching, you inspire me, and I hope everybody watching, you are also inspired. Here's another example of somebody, and she said, I don't want my twin flame. I tried it out for 6 months, and she actually ended up at one point with a conventional relationship, and that lasted for quite a while, and he was a hunk, dude. He was kind of hot, man, and they had a lot of fun together, and even that doesn't matter. It's about just feeling joy and peace, you guys, no matter what's happening out there. When you remember who you really are, your true essence, your true nature, you don't need anything external to you for you to feel that satisfied, peaceful, joyful existence, because that energy is who you really are, the self, which is beyond the duality of mind. So even when some challenge comes along in your life, you deal with it so much better. It doesn't mean that negativity goes away, you guys. That's not what I'm saying. Life is going to still present you challenges, but you deal with them so much more easily. And the overall satisfaction in your life drastically increases. So SJ here, this gal here, she is a professional recording artist. She's a singer, and you fill in the blanks. She is just having a ball, you guys. And she could care less about her twin flame. And one more time, if you're really sure you want to be with your twin flame, okay, you got to do this, you guys. And you don't start with living your best life, but that's a result of this remembrance that I speak of. That's a result of that. And not only will your twin flame, I know for sure SJ here, her and her twin flame are still talking, but whatever. She's like, whatever, I don't care. He's not running away from her necessarily. Who cares? Okay, I'm going to share with you. Give me a second here. I need to find, where is it? I got to find my playlists. I got a couple of playlists that I want to share with you here. Give me a second. Because I got a whole bunch of free resources on this YouTube channel for twin flames. And I'm going to show you where to access the free stuff, and also where to access the paid stuff. So let's start with the free stuff here. The first one I'm going to share with you is the Twin Flame Science playlist. It's only 7 videos. I think this is a good place to start, this playlist here. Yes, your twin flame is your past life. Everybody says twin flames are the same soul. Okay, how? How does that work? Is this real? Am I making this all up? Have you ever asked yourself that before? Am I crazy? Am I just making this all up? No, you're not making it up. Everybody knows about reincarnation, guys. Yeah, your twin flame is your past life. Second video, what are twin flames? I explain how you can tell it is true that they are your past life. And by the way, also, you learn about like why they run, like why they are your past life and why your twin flame runs from you. That's one explanation. That's one thing. So it has nothing to do with your childhood traumas and their childhood traumas per se. It doesn't have to do with the substance or the meaning of those things. It has everything to do with energy, guys. There is a science-based mechanical reason, like gears turning, right? It's not the color of the car. It's not the make and model of the car. It's not whether the car is running good or not. It's how the engine functions. There's a functional reason why your twin flame runs. Also, some of these videos, you really got to watch these videos, guys. I know they're long, but I am the world's #1 twin flame coach. Over 7,000 students. My twin flame is permanently in my life. She's making guest appearances on my YouTube channel, leaving me love notes. I found another one just the other day, a little love note from her that she left me under my keyboard. So who cares if this is long? What I'm offering you is free education. You're not going to learn this in a hot 5 minutes, guys. You're not going to watch a quick little TikTok video or a 10-minute YouTube video and just have it all, figure it all out. You're not going to go get one quick tarot reading and figure it all out. You need to slow down, sit down, and carefully examine this information and learn it and take your time. Get started. And guys, I'm offering you basically several free twin flame classes. I mean, look at how long some of these videos are. And you got to deprogram from all the twin flame mythology. I'm not sorry for saying it, guys. Most of the information online about twin flames is either soulmates. It's just people who are confused, who think it's the same as twin flames, or people who add a whole bunch of weird dogmatic stuff. And all it does is just slow you down. You got to cut all that crap out. Okay? That's why I'm the #1 twin flame coach. And I'm not sorry for saying it, guys. I didn't get here by mistake. I got here because I've got the right message and I've got the true twin flame teachings, and I keep things simple for you. And I'm even going to show you an example of how you can tell that what I'm telling you are the true twin flame teachings. This video right here, where it says the ultimate truth, you should just start with this video. So this is my other playlist. It's called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Go to this playlist, watch this video here about these words: separation, union, and detaching. Why do we use those words? Those are not relationship statuses, guys. And by the way, why are we doing that? Why do people in the so-called twin flame community use those words? Why? It makes no sense. It's so weird that we are using those words, you guys. Nobody does that, but twin flames do. It's because we are using those words in the incorrect context. So somebody figured out twin flames a long time ago, but when the internet came around, they took those original teachings and mixed up the usage of those words. It's the internet, okay? They're playing a game of telephone. It's the internet, right? The internet's great, but one of the things the internet is well known for is for spreading incorrect information. And a lot of the time it has to do with people just kind of misunderstanding what somebody is saying. And so the internet took these words, took these teachings, which the words are pointing you at, and mixed it all up and messed it all up. And now nobody remembers the original teachings. But separation and union, those are states of consciousness, guys. Those are not relationship statuses. So that's why, again, you watch this video, you're going to say, I got it. You can tell how it is true that I am giving you the true twin flame teachings. And I'm not just saying that to give myself accolades. What I'm telling you is somebody had to figure it out. Okay, I guess I was the guy that figured it out. And I don't even think I was the guy that figured it out. Basically, what I just explained to you is somebody else figured it out. And then the internet kind of messed it all up. And I said, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Why are we using these words? That's really weird. Wait a minute. These come from the Zen teachings. The Zen teachings, right? Like your soul, like spiritual, real spiritualism, not the pop culture spiritualism with the crystals and the healing and the mission and the astrology, which is all fine. No problem. That's good stuff, but it doesn't help you here, guys. It actually slows you down and it keeps you going through the same cycles of suffering. And by the way, watch about 10 or 15 of these other videos in here where I will show you what this really is. And again, the effective way to teach something like this to people that I found is I got to spend, it's about 50% talking about what twin flames are not because of all the false information out there on the internet, and about 50% what it is. So when I clear out the confusing stuff and then explain the real stuff, that's when you're going to have that aha moment. And I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm not trying to criticize people and be mean and, oh, that Kurt, he's so mean. He's talking about all this other people who aren't doing it the way he thinks they should. There is a correct way, guys. It's not just whatever you want it to be. Oh, I think twin flames can be whatever I want it to be. No, it's not just whatever you want it to be. There is a way that this works, guys. You don't decide how it works. It's like math or the sun rising. There is a way that it works, guys. This isn't just my opinion. I can show you why I'm saying the things I'm saying. All right, last little bit here. You can go to my website. There's more testimonials. There's also the paid content on my website, newworldallstar.com. You already saw these lovely ladies. There's also some more testimonials here that you can scroll through if you care to, if you want to see more mountains of evidence that this is kind of working, guys. The way that I'm teaching this to you, it's working. I even have these text-based testimonials. If you click that button, it said see more testimonials. You just come here, and there's a lot of people, they were not comfortable putting their picture. So like Krista here, right? But still, you could read her testimonial. Thanks to New World All-Star, I am in a solid relationship with my twin flame. Let's see. Carissa says, it's been 5 months now. I feel great. And my twin flame has unblocked me and wants to talk. And there's, I think, about 100 or so on this page here. So mountains of evidence. Also, my website, if you want to sign up for the paid stuff, it's not expensive. And I even have payment plans, guys. And it's super comprehensive. Over 40 hours of paid video content on my twin flame coaching program that you can start right now for very little. It's not expensive, you guys. My twin flame coaching, and it's actually twin flame coaching. It's not soulmate coaching with the word twin flame glued over top of it like you're usually going to get on the internet. And again, not sorry for saying it, guys. That is what's going on the internet. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just describing the problems, guys. That's why you're struggling, because you're getting the wrong prescription. So my coaching, actual twin flame coaching, and it's not thousands of dollars. The average twin flame coach is going to charge you around $1,200 minimum to get started. My coaching is affordable. You get $50 off when you pay in full. But if you can't quite swing that, no problem. I do have these payment plans where I take the total package price and break it up into 6 payments. You get the videos. It's over 40 hours long of instructional videos. I leave no stone unturned. It's extremely comprehensive, unbelievably thorough. I don't just breadcrumb you, give you little tiny bits of information, and then figure out ways to get more money out of you. I charge you money one time, not thousands of dollars, and I give you everything. And in addition to that, when you're done with the videos, you can still talk to me on the group coaching calls, over 40 hours of live calls every month. Every month. And so, and gold, silver, platinum, they have different time lengths that you can buy in to the coaching calls. So look that over carefully. And there's also the secret Facebook community where you can speak to us anonymously as well. Guys, that's the deal. Do something about your situation. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.